Well, let's get going today. First of all, welcome everybody to my AI Live. Today's Friday, December 20th. It is like, what, 5 days before Christmas? Goodness, like first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Yeah, 5 days to Christmas. Can you believe that? Woo! So we're probably going to be a little light on people as people are getting ready to travel and spend time with their friends and family and stuff like that, which is perfectly fine. We're used to that every year. Um, I have something different to show you today. Okay. So I was thinking about something as I was seeing. So I always go to the news feed and I see how people are doing on Facebook. I see the news feed. I see lots of your guys' posts and stuff like that, right? And so when I see your guys' posts, lots of them I'm like, yay. And then there's a couple of posts out there, nobody in this group or anything, but then you're just kind of like, oh, you don't want to do that. And so it got me thinking about this idea of social media. Now, who is everybody here building a business? Like the ones who's got their cameras on, have their cameras on? Yeah. And Martina just turned her camera on. Okay, beautiful. So you're building a business. That means your social media is now the front door to your business, to your life, who you are, everything about you, right? And so I'm training you guys and teaching you about the My AI system and about social media with the foresight that you're building to be a top leader. I'm not assuming you just want $500 a month or $1,000 a month. I'm assuming that you want the big paycheck. Okay. And so with that, as I was seeing some posts today that were kind of like, you don't really want to do that. I got to thinking about how social media can come back and bite people in the butt if they're not careful. Okay, ever hear of those people who are going after a job and they found some social media posts from 5 years earlier when they were a different person and they lost the job opportunity, they lost the teacher position, they lost the speaker position, all of those kinds of things. So as I was thinking about this, I went online to find an article about this. And as I found the article, I thought, this would be really neat to put into the AI system to make a social media post out of, just to, as a helpful reminder. Because remember, some of the different posts we do, information out there giving value that makes people want to see our posts, lifestyle posts about our life. That's another one. Posts that are about our business, showing us using our products, showing us doing our things with our business. Transformation photos, before and afters, testimonies, and things like that. And congratulatory posts, our downlines, our cross lines, things like that. All these different kinds of posts make people see the leadership value that we bring to their life and possibly to their business if they join us. So as I looked at this post, it was a really great post. It was a really great blog. But obviously, a blog is way too big to put on social media. But I thought the information was important. So I'm going to show you a very neat way that when you're stuck and you don't know what to post and you're not getting excited about the surprise me button, how you can go and find an article or something on Google and turn that into a blog post to give you information. Now, for those of you who are in different types of companies, like Pamela is in Legal Shield, she could do this when she finds a blog post about the importance of having a will or importance of other things. She could take that post and turn it into a blog post. It's a form of making it your own that nobody talks about. And as I said, I use this system in very creative ways. Like the things I teach you is not the standard ways of using my AI system. I have found so many fun ways to make it. Like, I just haven't made it make gluten-free pancakes yet, but as soon as I do, I'm gonna let you know, okay? Because there's got to be a good gluten-free pancake out of it. But so I'm going to show you how I did this. And first, what I want to do is I'm going to take you over here and I want to make sure you know the official corporate Now site group is where you're going to find your replays, your information, dates about things, like all of that, right? You're going to find that here in the official corporate Now site group. So you want to make sure that if you're new, that you are a part of this group so that you are finding the information that you need and any replays that you need. Of course, if you want to know more about me, my name's Elizabeth Larson. I'm a personal and business transformation coach, teacher, trainer, author, speaker, professional network marketer. I have been building businesses online for a very long time. I started out on the stages of an essential oil company a long time ago, teaching social media, how to build online using social media, websites, blogging, and all kinds of different things. So come over here. All of my posts are made with the Nowsite system. So if you ever are like, I don't know what to post, feel free to come over here, cut something out, do a make it your own, and you can use anything that's on this page that way in the make it my own things for Facebook. Okay, so let me show you the article that I saw. So I went and did a search of how social media can haunt people when they're just posting stuff that, years later they didn't want to post, right? And so, could social media history come back to bite you? Of course, we know about teachers who have lost their jobs because of social media. We know people who have lost positions and stuff like that. And it's usually because of the type of social media that we tell you not to do here. Like if you get into like very angry political arguments and stuff like that online, that can cause some issues for your business. Saying things that are really hateful, mean, not beliefs. So there's a difference between beliefs and going after people and saying things that are just really terrible to them. We respect and honor people even through our beliefs, right? And so social media, how this does. So the thing that I actually was looking at though is thinking about, if you're going to be a large leader having a very large business, one of the things that Adrian taught me was, don't get into the political fights, don't get into a whole bunch of those other things because you alienate a group of people. Your message should be very clear about what your business is about and how you help people, right? And we've stayed more focused on that line. So as I was reading this, it said with so much activity, it's just a matter of time before some questionable content resurfaces, potentially compromising a job, scholarship, or personal relationship. Old social posts don't just haunt celebrities. In today's digital culture, everyone's online activity is open to scrutiny, right? And so it gave 8 tips to smarter posting. And I thought, oh, these 8 tips are fantastic. I was like, this is a great idea. Now, I couldn't post the entire thing. So what I decided to do was come over here to my Nowsite program. And I came over here and there's this little feature that a lot of you may not be using, but is fantastic. So if you come over here to my AI manager, you're going to come over to my AI chat. And when you do, you're going to open up a chat that you can actually directly just chat with the AI, not just social media, but you can ask it to write you a blog post. You could ask it to write you some content, to teach on that night for your team meeting. You can ask it to describe lots of different things. So what I decided to do was I said, well, I'm going to throw this in here and see what it gives me. And here it is. I said, rewrite this blog post and shorten it to fit a Facebook post. And then I threw in the entire blog post. All right. And so all the 8 tips are there, all of this extra information that I could never get all of this on social media, right? That would just be nobody would read that much, right? And it shortened it down to this right here, a very nice post. And so I put it over here with some emojis. And here's what I have. Social media cleanup tips, protect your future. In today's digital world, old social media posts can resurface and cause problems, even for everyday people. If you're building a business, considering running for local office, or going after promotion, you need this information. Now, here's the great thing. Now I have them sitting on my post, right? Reading it. Facebook sees when people stop and actually read your post. Here are 8 tips to help your family post smarter, and clean up online footprints. Number one, think before posting. Now we always say this, right? When you're getting ready to post, set the intention of what it is. If your intention is ever, I'm getting back at these people, I'm angry, and I'm going to get this out, that's not the time to post. Step away from the post. Step away from the post and give yourself a little bit of time to calm down before you do. 9 times out of 10, you won't make the post, right? But think about what it is that you're posting. Who does it help? Who's going to benefit from it? And if it always benefits somebody out there, like I'm benefiting single moms, I'm benefiting people who have been abused, I'm benefiting people who need to have more faith in their life, or whatever it is. If it's a benefit, then great. But if it's about getting back at somebody, never post it. And you'd be surprised how many leaders I see make very angry posts like, I'm making changes this year and you may be one of them. Do you think I want to sign up with you if you post that? No. That makes me think, oh, I don't want to screw up. You feel scary. I'm going to go somewhere else, right? Okay. So just think before you post. Watch the humor. What's funny now may not age well, as those of us from the older generation have figured out. You see people losing businesses and losing opportunities and things like that because of things that they said 20, 30 years ago. So it is, in the way I always say, humor, be funny, but be respectful and be kind, you know? Purge old posts. Keep only what makes you happy. Sometimes it's valuable to go through your Facebook and just kind of go back a couple of years and see what you were posting. I found, and the way this whole thing started was, I'm actually going to share this. This was a post I saw on social media, and I was like, oh, this is so true. So this whole kind of thing started from Frank's post here, who said, you've grown up when you scroll through your old Facebook posts from 2 years ago and think, oh God, delete, delete, delete. So definitely something that we want to always be conscious of or cognizant of. All right. Use tools in search and delete. Platforms like X have advanced search options. Be true to you. Update your profiles to reflect who you are today. The same banner, the same profile picture from 10 years ago isn't who you are today, right? I am a different person than I was 5 years ago. Working with Tom and Adrian over the past 5 years, I am a completely different person today than I was 5 years ago. I'm more heart-centered, I am more relational. I'm not just go, 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 business, 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 build, build, build. There's a different piece about who I am now. So as I go through my Facebook posts, there's things that I'm like, that doesn't really resonate with who I am today. And I'm going to delete those and just get rid of them. Okay. Delete risky content. Inactive accounts. Inactive accounts can get hacked and you won't even know it. So if you have them out there, clean them up. Inappropriate photos or offensive comments, get rid of them. Just get rid of them. Check your privacy settings. Limit who sees your personal posts and clean up likes. Now, I like this, except our profiles as business people should be 100% public. So what I say to this is consider having a second account for just the family if there's things that you don't want to post on your general thing, but you want your family to be aware of. Maybe family photos or something like that that you don't want to share. Consider having a second account. Facebook now lets you have multiple accounts, as do some other social media platforms. And then Google yourself, know what's out there and remove what doesn't belong. If something's out there that's not correct, ask the people to take it down or ask them to correct it. And so this post right here is something I'm going to put up, and I'm going to say at the end, I'm going to put a firecracker here to get some attention. So let's get some firecrackers or blasts. I'm going to do 2 blasts. If this was helpful, put a heart in the comments so more people will see this important info. Now, this is a different type of ending. That's going to help with the algorithm because many people read this and some will say thank you, some won't. But if I say if this was helpful, put a heart in the comments so more people will see this important info and consider sharing this post. Let's keep us all safe as we do after our dreams, go after our dreams. Okay, so there's my post. And you can do this with pretty much any type of blog post that you find. You may be reading something about health that was important to you. You may be reading something, Ray, about the benefits of the mushroom that's in your coffee or something. You may be reading something about how more people are having balance issues or something like that, and you want to post this information. You may be Deborah might be reading more about how minerals and something. So you can simply take your social media post, you copy it, you put it into and that you can find that right here under the suitcase, the My AI Manager. Go to My AI Chat, and then just very simple prompt, rewrite this blog post and shorten it to fit a Facebook post. And then I put the blog post in. It will take everything and put it together. And again, you can use this for so many things. If you're stuck on what to train your team in that night, ask them, just say, hey, I'm building a network marketing company. What should I train my team on tonight? You'd be surprised all the stuff that this thing will give you if you use it, right? So just take that. You can throw it in directly into Facebook, or you can even put it into the social media thing if it's short enough and clean it up even further. I just went ahead and put it straight into social media and then put all of these posts in right here. So just hit next, hit post, and done and easy as that. Now, here's the thing. One thing I should have done, and let me actually do that now. I should have put a photo in there, and I forgot to put my photo in there. So I am actually going to delete this post and then redo it. Delete, move to trash. Although I guess I could have added a photo, but it's going to take me a minute to get a photo. So put this in here. I'm going to find a photo. If I want to find a photo, I can go over here to the Nowsite system, post part of this in social media with a caption and suggested image, or I can use one of my own images. If I'm using my own image, I don't need to put it in here. I tend to use my own images though, so I will find an image that I like. And let's see what I got here. Oh, you know what? In fact, this is what I will do. This will be a lot of fun. Okay, I saw the photo below today, and it got me thinking about how in today's digital world, old social media posts can resurface and cause problems even for everyday people. If you are building a business, running for local office, or going after a promotion, you need this information. And then I'm going to put Frank's thing in here. And at the end of this, I'm going to thank Frank. So that'll be even more fun. Thank you at Frank Wang for the reminder. And I'll say the important reminder. Now, why do I do that? First, I'm going to tag him because it was his original post, okay? The second thing is he's also going to see that, wow, he's going to feel good, which is going to make him want to see more of my posts. Puts Facebook, sees us together, he's going to see more of my posts as well. And you know what? It's just the right thing to do, right? So, okay. Now, next, and now post. Okay. So I'm going to come over to my post, and here's the post. Social media cleanup tips, protect your future. I saw the photo below today. Really should read stuff before I do. Edit today. And it got me thinking about how in today's digital world, old social media posts can resurface and cause problems, even for everyday people. And if you wanted to be a little bit more dramatic about it, you could move this up forward. I don't need to be dramatic about it. The people that want to read it will read it. Okay. So there's a post for the day. So here's a fun exercise to play with over the weekend. Okay. We can make any kind of post today that we want, But over the weekend, see what articles that you read online, maybe on your phone, maybe Google pops up for you. I know when I open up my Google Chrome on my phone, I have an iPhone, but I still use Google Chrome. It always gives me suggestions of things to read. It's like, here's suggestions of things to read. If you ever look at any of those and you find any of them interesting, consider actually putting them into the Now site My AI chat and having it clean it up to make a social media post. Even if you don't use it that day, you can schedule it for another day out in a week or however. But many times when you find great content, just taking that little extra time to throw it into the My AI, to clean it up for a social media post and scheduling it for later can give you some posts to use later on when you don't have the inspiration or the bright idea, and you can go back to all those posts and you can say, or keep them on a Google Doc and say, oh, let me use this post today. Great way of just being able to reuse content, just kind of like the My AI Live again. So let's take 5 minutes and we're going to do some questions at the same time, but let's go ahead and take 5 minutes and make a post today. Now for Friday, lots of different types of posts that we generally do are Celebration Friday posts or Feedback Friday posts where we celebrate wins. And many times it's a small win, and I love celebrating small wins that I do because it's based on the gap and the gain, right? When we celebrate our wins, we get the encouragement and the confidence to go forward for more dreams. So many times I'll celebrate other people. I'll celebrate myself of something that I've accomplished, not like the tooting my own horn thing that we covered the other day, just like, hey, I did this thing, and what I realized was it was a really great win out of that. Or Freedom Friday is another great hashtag. Freedom Friday is about the gratitude that you have for your business and that it allows you to enjoy your weekend the way you want to enjoy it, not the way that your boss is dictating that you enjoy it. That is a great post to give people an inspiration of possibly joining you for the business. So let's take 5 minutes, go put 5 minutes on the board. Let's make some posts. I'd love to see what you guys come up with today. And Steve, I'm sure you'll put in some other hashtags of other Friday ideas because he always comes up with hashtags that are completely different and still very awesome. So if you have a different one, Steve, throw it in the chat for everybody as well. Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. And if you have questions, feel free to raise your digital hand. We can cover questions at the same time as the 5 minutes. But I really want you making your posts. So if you don't really have a question, let's get some posts done. That's okay, Carol. That's what we're here for, right?
And I just posted that other post that I finished. So I didn't know if you can look at it when you get a chance.
I will. As soon as the 5 minutes is over, we'll go ahead and review your posts together, okay? All of us. I just want to make, if I do it, start it now, they won't do their posts.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Festive Friday. There we go. Festive Friday. Mike, you got a different hashtag for us today? No. No. Eh. All right. All right. Well, check them out. See what you like. Got some birthdays today. Let's see. Remember, if you want to share your posts, if you put the link in the chat, it is easier for me to find it. We're going to get ready to share posts now. So I'm going to go over to Carol's. I already have her post up. And there we go with the noise. Doesn't that feel like neat? I like the noise. I don't know when it started, but it kind of feels like I did it. I don't know. I like it. All right. All right. I think it's the same one, Carol. Yeah. All right. So first, let me share sound and we'll get Sharon here. All right. Okay. Where is Danielle? Where's my Danielle? There you are. So, Danielle, doesn't this already look like a great video? Like,
unbelievable. She's
all right.
unbelievable. I want to be like her when I grow up.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. All right. So, everybody ready? Let's see her post. It is, let's see, it's a 32-second reel. One size fits all. Think again. There are very few things where one size fits all. when you're working on a project or wanting to build your confidence, further your personal development, or develop your brand, the important thing to remember is you. You do not fit in the same mold as everyone else. Your individuality and personality are what makes you unique and different from everyone. Do you want to build your confidence? Try making a list of your successes and also the failures you've overcome in the past. Keep in mind Thomas A. Edison's quote, "I have not failed, I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Now pay attention to your strengths and build on them. Your strengths and uniqueness are what make people want to be with you or join your group or company. Your confidence will grow as you concentrate on your strengths. Share just one thing from your list so we can all learn and grow stronger together. I love this. The only thing I might change on this is this statement right here. Share one thing on your list. I would probably have, I would have probably said something to the effect of, what's one thing that makes you uniquely you? I would love to celebrate you today. Put it in the comments below. Since your thing is about being uniquely you. So let's watch the 32 seconds real quick that she posted on here. First of all, the writing, everything's perfect in that. It's beautiful. Now let's watch the post because this looks like it's going to be fun.
New robe that says one size fits most. So I thought I'd get it maybe for Christmas. Wanted you to check it out. I don't know. I think it might be a little too big. If you know where you can get a robe that has a little bit more fit to it, I'd love to know. Just text me, okay? All right. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye.
Okay. Cute, adorable, fun. Okay. And this is one that you could actually do over again in different ways to get to keep getting that story out there. Because remember, just because you've said something once doesn't mean that's the last time you ever say it, right? So what would be really fun is like in a week or so, maybe even a couple days later, do another reel and say, all right, guys, look at this robe. Does this fit me? Does everything fit you? And then talk a little bit about what your post was, the post in the writing, and actually talk about it in your video. You're muted, honey.
Okay, that sounds good. Appreciate it. Thank you.
I got to tell you, Carol, you are blowing it out of the water in videos. I'm not kidding. Like Danielle, for somebody who's stuck, there's a lot of people who would love to be right where because you're doing a great job. And everything else I'm going to learn by steps.
I can do the videos. It's the getting it on the computer and in Facebook and all the other steps in between it with it that are.
So it's the phone to your computer?
Yeah, and I don't. My iCloud is full, so I can't. I have to send it by either Telegram and transfer it, and the same thing. Like I posted the picture from my phone app onto Facebook. Then I sent the email from my computer to me with the post written part so that I could post it on my phone because I couldn't maneuver back and forth.
Are you Android or iPhone?
Android on the phone.
Okay.
And Mac on the.
Okay. And Mac on the computer. Wow, that's backwards. Okay. Usually it's iPhone and Mac and a Windows computer. So, first thing I would tell you is immediately go buy an iPhone for Christmas. No, I'm just kidding. But if you use Google Photos instead of iCloud, and have Google Photos automatically sync your Android phone automatically syncs to Google Photos. It should, it's supposed to. If it's automatically syncing, if you logged on your computer into Google Photos, your videos should be there already waiting for you.
Yeah, I think what it is, everything is full. It's just I have the free versions of everything, and they're all full. And I've deleted stuff. I've gone back, but then it says I'm full again. And I mean, yeah, I have to figure out what I'm going to do next. So
I had to pay for it, and it was like $2.50 a month with Google for the storage space, and it was the best $2.50 a month I've ever spent. So yeah, it's either delete or purchase more space, but you are a solutions person, and I know you're going to come up with a solution that's best for you.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome, Carol. All right, Danielle. Was that video awesome?
Yeah, she's hilarious. I love her. I just love her. And I just love her growth. It's a very inspiring.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would stop on her videos, not even the training, just like see her videos. I would actually stop just to see what she's doing this. I mean, that's when you know you're doing videos great, right? Like
For sure.
like you would just stop just to stop and see them, just like what is she doing today?
For sure. For sure.
All right.
I did a post, but I haven't posted it yet because I don't know what question. So should I just post it so you can look at it and then you can tell me what question to?
It would be easier.
Okay, so give
Yeah,
me
because
one.
then I could see it. So if you could just post it real quick, I'd be happy to give you some ideas for a question.
Okay. Shoot, where did it go? Oh yeah. Okay.
By the way, Deborah, I hope you're feeling better, honey. You're in my thoughts and prayers. And it's good to see you, Zai. I got to meet Zai in person. We had lunch with Jennifer, and it was so much fun. At Queenstown's really good, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to tag you.
Love
Shoot,
that
I
place.
forgot to tag you.
You don't have to. That's okay.
Oh, okay.
We're friends on Facebook, so I can find you. Anybody who's got any fun, exciting weekend plans or Christmas plans, that could be a fun post too. All right, Danielle. Is this it right here?
Yeah. And
First
it
of all-
actually sounds like me. I had to regenerate a few times, but it sounds like me. So I'm happy with what they wrote.
First of all, love the photo of you.
Oh,
I love the background. I really like this a lot. Okay. Grateful every single day for the freedom my business gives me. Yes. I choose my time, my schedule, and my priorities. This is the kind of treasure you can't put a price on. Right in between here, what I
Yep.
would love to see though, Danielle, is a little bit about your story before your business and how you didn't have that freedom. Because it's through our stories that we inspire people, right? So if you
Okay,
could add a
perfect.
little bit more and put that in there.
So
And
all I
then
have to say, like if I don't want to lose the beginning, I just say add blah blah blah, right? Okay.
exactly. You got it. Exactly.
Okay.
So in the nail site system, if you don't want to lose it, remember, this is super important, guys. If you do not want to lose the work you've done, here, I'll just hit generate. Don't hit this button again right here, generate, if you don't want to lose what's come so far. You use the little AI circle right here to regenerate and just say like, rewrite this and add in my story of what my life was like before I started my own business. So rewrite this.
If you say rewrite this, it's still going to keep the part that you like.
Generally, it does. You could say,
Okay.
do not change anything of this post, but
Okay.
add this. You could also
Okay.
be more clarifying. And the other thing is, Danielle, one thing I always do just in case,
Yeah,
and
copy.
I always copy it, the whole thing, throw it in a Facebook post to save for the moment until you go and regenerate it, just in case a hiccup comes up. Because occasionally it's technology, right? Occasionally
Yep.
the AI will just go rogue, and then all of a sudden you get an error and you're like, and so it's just, I have errors happen with technology. Things crash, things don't work. Sometimes it's technology.
Sure. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay.
That course last night was awesome.
Oh, thank you. I hope you learned a lot.
Yes, and I can't wait for the best year ever 2025. Best, yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, honey. I appreciate that. And really the fun thing about using the nail site for the landing pages and stuff like that is like everything's there already. It's like click, click, boom, you've got it, right? So much fun. So much fun. Such a great fun way to build, right? Challenges and offers. All right. Well, we're coming up to a hard stop. It doesn't look like anybody else has their hands up. So here's the thing. Homework over the weekend for my go-getters. Who are my go-getters? Got my go-getters here? I got some go-getters here. play with the my AI chat part of that. Grab something off the web that you found interesting, and you don't have to go intentionally look for something, but if you find something you're like, that's really cool, consider taking it and throwing it into that My AI chat and asking it to make you a Facebook post out of it and see what it comes up with. You'll end up with a lot of great, valuable content to push out there that will really highlight you as a leader, where you didn't really have to do a lot of anything at all. It made it super easy for you to do that. So give it a shot over the weekend, see how that works for you. Come back Monday with any questions. We will be on Monday. We will be on Monday, Tuesday. I think we're doing Christmas Eve. We're not doing Christmas Day. I think we're doing the day after Christmas for here and Friday. So I think the only day off that we're off for my AI is the 25th. But here's the thing. Spend time with your families. If I love seeing you guys every single day and you are part of my family, but I want you to enjoy your holiday the way you need to enjoy your holiday. So feel free
And
to
you
take some
too,
time.
Elizabeth.
What?
You too.
Yeah.
No, but you should have, you should have some time off too. We
Okay.
love you.
Well,
We should-
well, I'll talk to Adrian. Adrian, how many days off do I get from this? But I will. I'm gonna have a wonderful holiday. I'm gonna take some time and spend some time at the beach and spend some time with friends, and it's gonna be nice, and we're gonna relax. But remember, we're gonna hit it hard when we come back, because January, people are gonna be rip roaring to start changing their lives with New Year's resolutions, and we're gonna be the answers that they're looking for, right, everybody? All right. So have a wonderful day, everybody. Have a great weekend. Do something very nice for yourself this weekend. If I do not see you before Christmas because you're traveling, have a wonderful Christmas. Have a wonderful holiday time with your friends, family. Do something nice for yourself. And I will see you when we're back next week on My AI Live every day, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific. Have a great day, everybody. Feel free to unmute.
Have a great
Merry
day.
Christmas.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Make it a
Merry
good one.
Christmas.
Christmas.
So you're
Ho,
coming
ho,
Day,
back.
ho.
We love
everyone.
you,
Thank you.
Elizabeth.
I love you guys so
Love
much.
you too.
Thanks for
Ho,
being a
Thank
Bye.
part of
you.
the family. Bye, everyone.
you shoot your eye out.
Steve. Love that movie.